My name is Tamer Sebaey. I'm an associate professor of manufacturing and design. I have a PhD degree from Spain. And after the PhD degree, I had an assistant professor and then associate professor, and hopefully soon, inshallah, I'll be full professor.
And what are your research interests?
My research interest is mainly about the fiber reinforced plastic. What the others used to say carbon fiber or glass fiber. So it's fiber reinforced plastic material and structures, and mainly about the transportation application. I'm talking about the application in aircraft structure, aeronautical structures, automotive application, piping, oil and gas infrastructures. All these applications are inside my research interest toward the better response of material and structure under different loading conditions.
And what sparked your interest to research this area?
Well, that was a long time ago when I started working on composite material in general, and especially the fiber reinforced plastic. It was my professor, Dr. Khashala. He was the first one who, I can't say forced it, but pushed me to go through this nice topic. And after that, I found that it's a very interesting topic. You are working with something that helping the real industry. I'm talking about the aircraft structures, optimizing the aircraft structure for different loading conditions, optimizing and improving the response of the automotive structures under different loading conditions. So it's very interesting. The first one was during my master degree. This was my first interaction with composite, and after that, during my PhD degree also, but a little bit different application. During my master, I was working mainly about the pot-joint connection, and during my PhD, I was working mainly for the optimization of structure for aeronautical application, mainly aircraft structure.
So what are your most recent research activities or projects?
Well, very recently we are working and had a lot of interests about the automotive application. Why automotive application nowadays? It's as we can see every day we accident here and there, and even on the small scale in Riyadh city or something, you will find a lot of accidents. Almost every day you will meet something on the road. And one of our objectives is to improve the safety of those guys inside the car during the accident. This is something that very interesting in terms of research and very useful for the community. And it's aligned with the Vision 2030 as well for improving the lifestyle of the people around Riyadh, not only Riyadh, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So our recent research projects are about automotive structures, and I think I'm working on this project like 3-4 years ago. A lot of publication, we had a lot of work done, and we have a lot of work to be done, inshallah, during the next few years.
And how has the Research and Initiatives Center helped you achieve your research goals?
Well, as everyone during the whole camps know, REC is trying to help everyone with the possible fund that they have. I know that these funds are not too much, but at the end we have a certain amount of budget that we are spending in an optimized way, let's say. So seed projects, we had a seed project the last year, and this year we also have one. We are applying for one. We have a research lab and a huge fund from the university, thanks for the university for the funding the research lab. Actually, what you see around us, material and structures, it's all coming from the research lab. So the incentives as well. We are using the incentives to build our capabilities and make more research and more research. So a lot of things actually, and this year also we started to go back to attend conferences, and I applied for one, and soon, inshallah, I will attend an international conference. So a lot of things from the rec side.
And how do you find the research environment at Prince Sultan University?
Well, actually, I'm not new to Prince Sultan University to answer this question. But anyway, I'm here 3-4 years ago. In the beginning, there were almost nothing but research. 3-4 years ago, it was individual initiatives. But after that, few months, 1 year or something, we started to feel that there is a research community that's being built. There is a research infrastructure that's going here and there. There are some research funding. We started to hire researchers. And this is the most important, because without the manpower, you can do nothing. So it's improving and exponentially improving. It's not only improving, exponentially improving.
And so finally, before we end this interview, can you share with us what you have planned ahead?
Well, for my academic life, as I told you, I'm just applying for a full professor. And we have our research lab. We are trying to improve its response. And mainly our focus is to target the local industry and try to make such collaboration. It's very hard as we are a small scale university. It's very hard as we are private university to convince those guys that we can help them. But well, we are still trying, and we will keep trying. We will not stop. We will keep trying to approach those guys and ask them, please come and see what we have, and we will try to help you. We don't need any salary from your side. We just need to correlate what we are doing in our labs to the real industry to help the economy of the country that we are living in. So this is one of my main target, is to establish a well-defined collaboration with local industries. Of course, I will keep going with the automotive application structure and this stuff. This is something that I will keep going with. In addition, I have some other research plans to go for example, for the piping, and try to define a new piping mechanism for the liquid hydrogen, for example, or for new energy resources. Also, very recently, we started working on natural fiber material, and these natural fiber material are not only important because it's cheap, no, but it's also sustainable. You will find it in the future, because in the near future we will start to see these question marks about the energy that we are consuming in carbon fiber to produce the carbon fiber. Then, and how we will sustain after that? Are we going to continue using the carbon and glass fiber or the manufactured fiber, or we have to go to natural resources and try to pick some material that can be used in the industry in an efficient way, of course.
So it was a pleasure to have this talk with you, Dr. Tamer.
Thank you.
And we hope that your research plans will continue to be successful.
Thank you very much.